Hello all, thanks for tuning in. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit about this Hiawatha and S-Gauge. The graphics are Cleveland design models out of Cleveland, Ohio. First introduced April 1937. They sold you these graphics here and some box of wood small parts, and you put the train all together. Originally sold as basically just a push toy, and you had to come up with your own wheels. 1938, the following year, they did come up with some metal wheels. Unfortunately, the engine here is not the original one. I first saw the set when I was 13 years old, and it took many decades before I was able to acquire it. So the engine is unfortunately missing, but the cars and the tender are original, but the engine has the original graphics. Here we are, April 1937, in Model Craftsman. You have the ad, full-page ad for Cleveland Model and Supply. They were a airplane manufacturer, designs and kits, basically balsa wood, and they introduced here their CD model railroading. CD would become S-gauge, so already at this time they have their CD scale, which is 3/16 to the foot, and the gauge is 7/8 between the tracks, and 1/64 scale. So everything for what would become S gauge, but at this point it was known as CD gauge. You can see Cleveland offers the Hiawatha full set. Here's a beautiful C&O Pacific, never seen that before. A line of freight cars. Come down here, you have your Hiawatha again, freight cars, an 060. The following year they would offer this as a powered engine in 1938 along with a 10-wheeler. I do have a video out there of the 10-wheeler running with some of the cars from 1938. So in the kit here, which is going to set you back for the Hiawatha 85 cents, and the cars are 75 cents each. So what do you get for 75 cents? So 75 cents will get you this lovely blueprint here where you can make a car out of some paper, some wood scraps. And that's what this talented individual did here. This is a original kit one with the wood wheels, wood sides, very simplistic cardboard steps here. This one was never modified for rail use. You come in one of these nifty little boxes here from Cleveland. Here they're advertising all their airplanes and boats that they sold, but also their train line. And then here are the graphics that you get. So the graphics are quite lovely. Your three cars, your medallion for the front, your tender, and your engine. So you basically cut out these graphics and attach it to the model that you built. After many tedious hours whittling away, producing your train, again you have wood wheels. So initially it was just a stationary model. The following year they did offer some implements to do rail and also proper metal wheels and trucks and couplers. But initially you're going to carve your coupler out of wood. Oh yeah, good fun. And your wood trucks there with the wood wheels. Yeah, lots of fun. At the time that Cleveland came out with CD gauge, or what would be S gauge, America was struggling through O and HO. They were having their own battles. O scale was quickly losing ground to what would be emerged as the HO line. So CD gauge really didn't get much of a hold until post-war when Gilbert took over the gauge. But this is a unique style, unique gauge, and it makes a rather handsome train. Unfortunately, not too many people did build these. The engine here, like I said, is this is a Tom Hodges plastic engine with the CD graphics on top of it. So the graphics are the old 37 put on top of Tom Hodges, and you can see the graphics were dead on to Tom Hodges mold, other than the nose is slightly not quite to the right angle, and I'm cheating here with an American Flyer motor underneath. So we'll fire it up one more time, and thanks for watching. CD gauge, S gauge was always 2 rail. I know of no instance that they ever used center 3rd rail or outside 3rd rail. So, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Thank you.